Okay, today we're going to be talking about the wet and dry gum method for making emulsions. First, I'm going to start with wet gum. So I have my water, I have my canola oil, and I have my acacia. As you can see, I'm using a ceramic mortar and pestle, just so you guys can try using one of these and see how you feel about it. First, I'm going to triturate my acacia. As you can see with these, you have to start in the middle and work your way out when triturating. They're shallow and wide, so just make sure you understand that before you start doing anything. Once I feel it's adequately triturated, particle size is even and small, what I can do is just scrape it all off the sides, and then I'm going to add my water. So the difference between wet gum and dry gum is wet gum, you add your water phase first. Easy way to remember it. So I'm going to take my water, I'm going to add it, and I'm going to mix it in my mortar and pestle with my acacia. I'm going to speed this up for the sake of time, but as you can see, I just add the rest of my water and I get mixing and triturating. As you know with emulsions, it takes energy. You have to apply energy to the emulsion to get it to work. So this is going to be a lot of triturating and mixing going on during lab. So make sure you bring your muscles today. After a while, as you can see, the lumps slowly disappear and it starts to look a little bit like a vanilla milkshake. Okay, it's going to have about that consistency too. So, after you get all of that done, and it'll take a while, it could take 10-15 minutes if you're not really trying that hard, but if you're trying hard and you're putting some muscle into it, it could go faster. Just, don't overexert yourself. If you cramp up, take a break. It does take a while though. But as you can see, the more I mix, the more fluid it gets. Okay? It looks a lot different than it did when I first started, just by, using some force behind it. So, about 5 minutes later, after doing this, finally get it all to a nice, homogeneous, smooth texture. Okay? Now it's time for me to add my oil. Alright, so I'm just going to leave my pestle there. I'm taking my oil, and I'm not going to dump it all in at one time. Okay, I'm going to add it in parts, about 10-20 mils at a time. Okay, I'm going to take it, put it in there, triturate and mix it some more, apply more energy. Again, this takes a little bit of time, about 3-4 minutes, but not that long. Okay, you're just going to finish adding the rest of your oil. It should go pretty smooth after this. The hardest part is getting that water and the acacia mixed together. As you can see, I got it all done here. It's nice, smooth, and consistent. And next, we'll talk about the dry gum.